Hello and welcome to another edition of News Showcase. I am Priya, Tamilnadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Reports say a Bangladeshi lawmaker who was on a visit to India has been murdered. Anwarul Azim Anar was reported missing a day after he arrived in the city of Kolkata last week. An illegal immigrant who lived in Mumbai has been arrested after he confessed to killing the lawmaker with the help of 4 other Bangladeshi nationals. The main suspect said the murder was carried out on the orders of a Bangladeshi man who lived in the US. Police said the victim's body was dismembered and thrown at different locations in the city. An extensive search is on to locate the body parts of the lawmaker and unravel the plot and the motive behind the gruesome murder. A report says tech giant Google will soon start producing its Pixel smartphones in India. It said the US company plans to produce the phones as well as drones at the facility of Foxconn in the southern state of Tamil Nadu. In the wake of geopolitical tensions with the West, India has become a major destination for international businesses trying to diversify supply lines outside of China. Google had declared last year that it would start producing Pixel smartphones in India, starting with the Pixel 8. Google's decision follows recent meetings with officials from the Indian state. The report, citing sources, said Google and Foxconn have signed agreements and production would start this year. Foxconn's second facility in Tamil Nadu assembles Apple's iPhone, the main rival of Google. Parts of northern India continue to struggle from a protracted heat wave that has disrupted daily life. Thursday's high was above 45 degrees Celsius in several states and reached 48.8 degrees in Barmer city in Rajasthan. According to India's meteorological authority, the heat wave is probably going to last through Wednesday. Laborers are the worst sufferers as they have to work for long hours out in the sun. Hospitals have set up special wards to deal with heat-related illnesses in many cities. Due to increases in power use, certain areas are experiencing shortages of both water and electricity. Delhi experienced its highest ever peak electricity demand of 8,000 megawatts on Wednesday in the city's history. This week, Delhi is seeing a severe heat wave with highs of 45 to 46 degrees Celsius. Amid soaring temperatures, authorities at the Kolkata Zoological Park have made special arrangements for animals to beat the heat and stay cool. Fans, coolers, and water sprinklers were among the arrangements installed for the animals. The enclosures are covered with curtains to prevent direct sunlight, and arrangements for drinking water have also been made. Reports said some changes have been made in the diet of the animals as well. Zoo authorities said drinking water for the animals has been supplemented with ORS to keep them hydrated. They said enclosures for bears and kangaroos have been fitted with air coolers as they needed a cooler atmosphere. Zookeepers said water sprinklers for birds and showers for elephants have been installed to keep them comfortable. Though India and China are arch rivals on the geopolitical stage, a group of Chinese living in India for decades is an example that people from both sides can still coexist peacefully. The Chinese community in Kolkata says they are proud of India and they will always be with India. The Chinese are different in many ways, such as culture, traditions, and food, but they have set a precedent by living in an environment of peace and harmony that is only getting better by the day. The Chinese people offer prayers to Goddess Kali, the most revered deity in West Bengal state where Kolkata is located. According to ancient stories, a Chinese boy who fell ill was healed by prayers to the goddess after he failed to respond to medicine. A jeweler in the city of Chennai has unveiled an innovative venture by crafting home and kitchen appliances from pure silver, which is a first for India. The collection at Chalani House of Silver includes a variety of items such as a mixer, refrigerator, traditional manual grinder, landline phone, and other household items. The fridge, adorned with antique engravings, is covered with 7.5 kilograms of silver. The landline phone, weighing 1.7 kilograms, is fully functional and features unique antique engravings. The telescope, made from 2.5 kilograms of silver, also showcases detailed engraving. Silver is known for its antibacterial properties that enhance the practical value of the products. Besides being unique and luxurious in appearance, they are also hygienic. Tourism at the Buddhist pilgrimage site of Sarnath has witnessed a significant boost in recent times. It is one of the 4 important places associated with Lord Buddha and believed to be the birthplace of Buddhism. Nestled in the northeastern part of India's Varanasi city, it is a revered town among followers of Buddhism around the world. It contains a shrine called the Dhammik Stupa, which marks the place where Buddha gave his first sermon, and the place is directly associated with his life and teachings. It is believed Lord Buddha started his journey of teachings from Sarnath, which is deeply linked to the rise and spread of Buddhism. The town is a key destination for those embarking on religious tours of India to delve into the richness of Buddhist history and spirituality. A charity in Kashmir says it is helping turn dry pine needles into household articles, which brings revenue for the workers. Dry pine needles are said to cause forest fires during summers, and removing them also helps prevent the blaze. The Jammu and Kashmir Rural Livelihoods Mission has launched the initiative, which trains more than 30 women in Udhampur in manufacturing the articles. The women collect the dry pine needles from the forests and make articles such as decorative fixtures, bags, flower pots, and other articles that can be used at homes. The charity says revenue from the sale of these products help the women support their routine daily expenses. A hospital in Bangkok has said over 20 passengers on a Singapore Airlines flight that experienced extreme turbulence are receiving critical care for spinal injuries. The flight from London made an emergency landing in the Thai capital on Tuesday, and among those hospitalized is a 2-year-old child. According to the airline, 2 crew members and 46 passengers were still receiving treatment in Bangkok. According to passengers on the aircraft, turbulence threw some of them into the ceiling as they were not wearing seatbelts, and the jet dropped violently. The director of the hospital said 41 people are still under treatment and require critical care. Flights experiencing turbulence are common, but the extreme incident involving the Singapore Airlines flight is being seen as very rare. Aircraft maker Boeing has rejected a report which said an electrical defect near the fuel tank on its planes could result in an explosion. The report said there is a chance of electrostatic discharge in the vicinity of the center wing fuel tank on Boeing 777 aircraft, and if the issue is not addressed, there is risk of fire. The report said the flaw could affect hundreds of Boeing planes in service around the world. Boeing has described the report as sensationalist and said air travel is the safest form of transportation. Boeing has faced numerous safety accusations since the door of a 737 MAX 9 blew out in mid-air in January, but the plane managed to land safely. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has said that he is against higher US tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. His comments come days after President Joe Biden increased taxes on EV imports from China by 4 times. Speaking on a video link, Musk told a technology conference in Paris, neither Tesla nor himself requested the tariffs. But Musk's remarks contradict his own comments in January that Chinese automakers would demolish their international rivals if there were no trade barriers. Biden pledged last week to prevent China from unfairly controlling the market for essential products including computer chips, batteries, and basic medical supplies, as well as electric cars. China declared that it will retaliate for the tariff hikes and expressed opposition to them. The Israeli Defense Forces have reported that the bodies of another 3 hostages have been found in Gaza. The bodies of the men were found in the northern town of Jabalia during a joint operation with Israel's Domestic Intelligence Service. It comes a week after the bodies of 3 other captives were exhumed from Gaza. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said in a social media post that it was Israel's moral responsibility to bring back the hostages, whether dead or alive. The dead hostages were among 252 people who were taken captive when Hamas gunmen attacked Israel in October last year, killing about 1,200 people. Israel says there are about 130 still held in Gaza. Thank you for watching. I am Priya, Tamilnadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Do tune in, same time tomorrow, for a roundup of the latest news and updates in India and around the world.